Hi, everybody. I had an interesting evening last night. I have Netflix. I don't have a TV, so I have Netflix to watch certain things. I'm a big Star Trek fan, so I got it for the Star Trek Discovery. But last night they put on a film about Michael Schumacher. Now, back in the day, I was a huge Formula One fan. Huge Michael Schumacher fan. Loved the rivalry between him and Mika Hakkinen and just the exploits he got up to. I learnt a lot from Michael Schumacher and the way he was. But what I found watching that film last night, it reawakened an I in me that I'd forgotten about, an I in me that I used to be, and hopefully won't be led by anymore. But it was interesting to see all these old feelings come up, all these old obsessions with Formula One. Just all these emotions are waking up, they weren't waking up, they were coming back, because they were quite sleepy ones, really. I see how I was asleep to this kind of thing of having idols and worshipping this and following the Formula One every week, through the season, and only talking about that to certain people. And it was interesting to observe that eye coming through me again last night, and the emotions, like I say, it brought up, and the thoughts it brought up, and the memories as well. Okay, it was good to have some memories of the people I miss that I used to hang out with when I used to watch Formula One. But then again, it was also for me a wake-up call of, hey, I have changed. This work has worked on me. I am a different person to who I was all those years ago. Thankfully, a better person, I hope. A more mature person, maybe. I don't know. But definitely a more awakened person. And I see how I got caught up in that sport. Everybody finds something they're into, don't they, when they're younger? There's a lot of football fans across the world, aren't they? It's like a religion to them. They eat, drink, sleep football kind of thing. I was getting like that with Formula One. But it shows how we can all be manipulated to be part of this. I like the idea that we have sport. I thought it was a good idea of competitiveness, athleticism, things like that. But it became an idolization of them. But then I was reminded also that sport is like a practice for war, because a lot of them are they're always competitive, aren't they? So it's like a battle, isn't it? Sportsmen and sportswomen are playing against each other. And it can be quite violent, or it can be quite gentle, I don't know. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is sport is a way of getting the people to stay asleep, to watch and idolize something, and to be programmed enough to want to be a part of it, to be a fan, to dream about it, think about it, sleep about it. As that saying goes, I eat, drink and sleep football. Keeps them asleep, stops you finding the ways to wake up. So I've rambled on a bit there. Wasn't very clear or concise what I'm trying to say. But it was an interesting little, I was going to say examination then for me, but it wasn't an examination. It was an interesting way of looking at how I used to be. And hopefully doing the work and finding the spiritual work and the different writings that I'm working with, and being with people that are into this kind of thing, rather than falling back asleep again and getting caught up in past ways, or we all want to be included, don't we? We want to be part of something. So sometimes that's why we get involved in things. We want to feel like, oh, we're the same as everyone else. Well, I think with this work we suddenly realise that being a part of the crowd means you're asleep, and you're walking along, just doing what everybody else does, because we don't want to be seen to be different. But we are different, and everyone's unique. Reminds me of the Life of Brian film, where he's saying, we want to be just like you. And it's like, yes, you are all individuals. We are all individuals. But when we're asleep, we get caught up in the crowd and the momentum and state being with them. Because we want to be safe and secure. And safe and secure is being part of the crowd. But we know that life's not safe and secure. We know that it's full of chaos. And then we have to stand outside of it. Yet at the same time be in it, I suppose. What am I saying here? I know I am rambling. We want to stay outside. We want to stand outside of the sleepy side of it, watching everyone being asleep. But be in it when we're awake would be a different type of life, I believe. It's a different way of living. It's a different consciousness, a different... Well, you'll find it when you're doing this kind of work. I'm going to leave it there because I'm definitely rambling now. But thanks for watching.